Hello everyone, I'm Lee. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use functions to build your own toolbox. I'm going to use two simple examples to do standard input. So let's take a look at the function prototype here. We have readInt. For readInt, it will return an integer. That's a return type. And it takes one parameter. This is a character array. I put const there because we don't want to modify this prompt. This is a passed in value. We just want to display the prompt and we don't want to modify it. Now let's take a look at the read string prototype. It doesn't return anything, but you have to put void there. And it takes three parameters. The first one is a prompt that we don't want to modify. We put const there. And the input string. About the input string, that's a placeholder for the input. And we didn't put const there because we are definitely going to modify this one. We're going to populate this one in this function. And another one is the capacity of this input string. We don't want to overflow this array. So that's called a prototype. We declare them before we use them. And for prototype, we ended with a semicolon. That means we're going to implement it later. So now let's take a look at the implementation. So when you implement a function, you need to document the function first, briefly describe what this function does, and document the parameter. In this case, we only have one in parameter, and document the return type. And the logic of readInt, I'm not going to go through this one. Again, we already know that one. And now let's take a look at readString, this function. So brief description. And the parameter prompt, that's an in value. Max char, that's an in value. We are not going to modify it. And input string, that's going to be populated inside this function. And the return, we don't have any return value. So that's the implementation, and now let's take a look at how do we use those functions. So when you use readInt is going to return you the integer, so you have to store it somewhere. We put it in age. And you have to follow the prototype. The prototype says you have to pass me a prompt. So this is our prompt. And after we got this back, we can use age in any way we want. And now let's see readString. readString doesn't return anything. And it requires three parameters. The first one is a prompt. The second one is a placeholder. And the last one is the capacity of this placeholder. And take a look. When we pass array, we only give the array name. We don't put a bracket there. So it's only the array name. So about using function, you need to declare it first, the prototype. It's also called a forward declaration. And then you need to implement it. Then when you invoke it, you need to follow the prototype, pass in the parameter needed, or catch the returned value. Let's go ahead and run this little program. Thank you.